So, with social media, I got everything I ever wanted, everything I ever dreamed of. Everybody's attention, and to make people talk, to make people wonder, and that's all I ever wanted. But I had to do that by pretending to be a person that I'm not, And I think that was like so beyond damaging and self-destructive. Like, this image that people thought that I was really wasn't me, and I just got so caught up in it. And the reward, there wasn't even really a reward, it was just attention. And I mean, who doesn't love attention? Right? But like, from all the wrong people. And towards the end of my road, I'm not like done with social media, but towards the end of like where I realized I was like, this gotta stop, was I was having these people non-stop, like calling, texting, several people, even a stalker, right? And he started breaking into my car and just like coming to my work and like trying to talk to me and stuff like that. And like, I mean, I get it, like, I'm nice and I do have a good heart and I want good for the world, but you just like can't come to a person and like try and I just felt like they were like invading my space, like, overstepping their boundaries. But what I realized was I was giving them every reason to, because I kept my life out there and I kept my self and my journey, whatever, public for anyone to see. And I didn't realize how many lurkers there were, and just like it came mostly from men, because guys I said like one word to in my life, coming back, calling me, texting me, like, I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, I was just being nice, like, thinking I was in love with them. And you know what? I can't even lie. I did it to myself. And, my Tumblr and I, we had a 5-year journey together, 5-year, little thing going. I mean, that's a long time. And I grew a lot through that. And, it was sad to see it go, but that's just how I knew it was time to grow, whenever it just was all being thrown back in my face. And people were trying to play me for a fool, like, I'm nice, but honey. And I just kind of was like angry. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? And like, why are all these people like talking shit? They don't even know me. They don't even like, but I gave them every reason to. People are gonna talk inevitably, but whenever you kind of I just kept fueling the fire and wondering why it was being thrown back in my face. And yeah. And then I was like, you know what, Ariel, you're a big girl now. It's time to grow. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this fake attention. I'm looking for the real thing, and that was just like a temporary distraction and, provided me a way to kind of decipher what I was feeling for a little bit. And at another time I was like playing a role of a person that I wasn't, faking happiness, just all for the attention. And I mean, it's a great tool, but using it for the reasons I did doesn't get you very far. So it gets you in trouble. We'll say that, in trouble. But yeah, I don't know. I grew up and I look back at the old photos that I used to take just throughout the years, and just to see what I valued myself as was kind of sad, because I knew what would get more likes and what would get more attention was something that was more risque, scandalous. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love tight dresses. I love short skirts, but I just took it too far, you know? And that was just like really sad. I was like, oh my gosh, why did I think that was what I deserved? And, you know, like it was just, I didn't properly get to express who I was. They were only seeing the one side, which was the posed side of me. But there's so much more. And with any person you meet, there's so much more. Never just judge a person by what they look like, you know? And the world definitely does takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on the heart. And I just at one time could not process love, you know, because all the love that I got came from social media and from people I don't even know. Seeing my pictures, you know, looking at my stuff, like that's how I felt good about myself. And you know what? That's not okay. Now I remembered who I was, who I always was, you know, just got a little, a little distracted. It happens often. But yeah, and now I don't really need that was a dog. I don't really need that validation, nor do I want it, because like that they don't really care about you. They just think you're cute, you know. They don't even look at your face. So just remember, you're worth so much more than just your outer layer.